Oh my gosh, this is very nerve-wracking, but hello, it's me, it's Biola, and today I'm going to be talking about my journey with Hirsutism. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically excessive growth of hair in women, and specifically I'm going to be talking about my journey with excessive hair growth on my face and my neck. That's not the only place where I have excessive hair, but this video is specifically going to be talking about how I've dealt with having a hairy face and a hairy neck. So, oh my gosh, okay. Apologies if this is all over the place. This is very impromptu. I've been thinking about doing this video since about last year, but I don't know why. Today I just felt like I need to do this video, and you know, I'm not wearing makeup, my hair is kind of a mess, I'm wearing like a jumper, like I'm not dressed up or anything. I just wanted to come on and be as transparent and open as possible, because hopefully this will help someone out there if they struggle with this as well. So where did it all start? So I mean, I've always been a bit hairy. Like I remember in primary school, in primary 6, well, actually I think it was primary 5, I had armpit hair. My mum would never let me shave my armpit hair for some reason. I don't know why, but I begged and begged her, and she finally let me shave my armpit hair. But yeah, I just grew hair like really quickly. Like, as I don't know if you can tell, the hair on my head is very thick. But in terms of facial hair, I didn't really start experiencing that and getting that growth till I was about 16. So I remember it was around Christmas time. I remember this specifically. I was in Zara with my brother, and my brother was like, oh, he noticed that there were like little bits of hair on my face, and he's like, yeah, like, why do you have hair on your face? And I was just like, oh wow, like, why do I have hair on my face? So I think not long after that, I decided to like use tweezers to just pluck it. They were just literally little hairs. I don't even have a picture because this was so long ago. I was 16. I didn't think anything of it. So I just tweezed the little hairs. Hey, that was the beginning of a long journey of ingrown hairs, dark spots. Like, if I could go back in time, I would have never ever got in those tweezers and tweezed those little hairs, because those little hairs turned into like a full-blown situation for me. And you know, it definitely affected my self-confidence. Before I got to uni, I literally never wore makeup, like ever. Like, I didn't even own makeup, I didn't even own lip gloss. I was never into wearing makeup. Like, I loved fashion, I loved hair, but I just didn't really see the point in me wearing makeup. My skin was pretty good, plus I had no money. Like, what am I talking about? I wasn't rich. I couldn't be going to Sephora and stuff. But I remember once uni started, I started, you know, experimenting with makeup a little bit. So and at that time, the hair on my face, it was pretty bad, but it hadn't gotten to like the worst it's ever been. So yeah, I guess I kind of skipped from like 16 to 18, because I got into uni when I was 18 in 2015. So between 16 and 18, I started noticing that the hair was growing more and more, and I was plucking it and it was making it worse. But obviously at the time I didn't realize that I shouldn't have been using tweezers to pluck the hair out. So I remember like reading about using tea tree oil to help with ingrowns and with dark spots. So I went to the body shop, I got the tea tree oil, I got the toner, I got the face wash, I got the whole set, and I started using it, and it seemed to be working. Again, at this point, my memory's kind of foggy because this was a while ago. At this point, it wasn't so bad. It was still manageable, and it was still to the point where I didn't feel like I had to wear makeup to cover it up. Like, it was still manageable. But yeah, by the time I got to uni and I was like 18, it was getting really bad. I remember the summer between first and second year, I started wearing full-on makeup, foundation, concealer, powder, because it was getting bad. It got so bad that I wore makeup every day to uni. Like, you would never see me not wearing makeup. Like, if I had to go to superstore to get groceries, I would put makeup on, or I would wear lots of turtlenecks. So yeah, this is a turtleneck. Oh my gosh, that's another thing. I would wear lots of turtlenecks to hide my neck. It was really affecting my self-confidence. I went from someone that never owned makeup, talk less of wearing, I never owned makeup, to now I'm wearing makeup every single day. I can't like imagine not going out without wearing makeup or without putting makeup on, because I just feel so self-conscious. I feel like people are staring at me. And the thing about, okay, you can be hairy in your armpit, in your leg, in your arm, but you can easily cover it up, especially if you live somewhere like Canada. So I live in Calgary, where it's cold as hell half of the year at least, so people don't really see your legs, they don't see your arms, so you know, you can cover it up. But when it's your face, it's like people see your face every single day, you see your face every single day. So I was just like, this is when my obsession with turtlenecks started. I started like buying turtlenecks like crazy, buying lots of dark clothing, things I was dealing with. So by the time I was in second year, it was so bad. I took a video, which I'm gonna insert. So yeah, I took a video and it was so bad. And that video, this video that you're watching, that you see, that wasn't even the worst of it. That's how bad it had gotten. Like at this point, I tried so many remedies, like I think it's called Jack Black or Jack and Black or Black Deca, Jack Deca. Share one brand like this. I tried that. I tried this other thing that you buy. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember the name. I can't remember it right now. That you're meant to use for ingrown hairs. I tried that. I tried so many things. They weren't working. Like maybe they would work for a little bit and then I would kind of just like regress back to what it was before. It would even get worse. So yeah, this was 2018. Was this no, this was 2017 at this point. And I remember 2017 I got my job working at a summer camp, and I loved that job. And I remember I didn't realize that we would have to swim every week, and when I tell you, I would go into the swimming pool with makeup on my face. I would wear makeup to summer camp. So remember, this is a summer camp where you're doing arts and crafts, you're running around with the kids. I was wearing makeup. I was wearing makeup in the pool. I was wearing makeup. No one ever saw me without makeup on. No one actually ever really like clocked, because I'm the type of person that I love fashion, I love clothes. So I think people just thought, you know, she just loves makeup. They never actually realized that I was wearing this much makeup to hide my face, to hide my neck, to hide, you know, my, like the side of my face, my cheeks, my neck, all of that. That's why I was doing this. So it got really bad. I remember I cried to my mum. I was crying. I was so sad. I was so down. My self-esteem was in the garbage. It was in the trash can. It was in the rubbish bin. My self-esteem was down. And so this was 2017, and then 2018, fast forward to 2018, I was still dealing with this. I was still using all these remedies to try to make it better. Nothing was really working. And then someone had suggested that I try waxing or threading, and I thread my eyebrows. And I don't know if you've ever threaded your eyebrows before. I'm pretty good with pain, but I just thought to myself, if I thread this whole area of my face, I might actually pass out from how painful it's going to be. So I was like, no, I don't think I want to try out threading. So I said, you know what, let me try out waxing. Hey god, phew, that did not help. That did not help. So I mean, the waxing took away the hair, but I then started to develop, so aside from the ingrowns and the bumps I had, I started to develop this kind of like rash. And it was, I don't really have a picture of it, because at this point I definitely wasn't trying to take pictures of my neck. I didn't realize, I never would have imagined that I would be coming on camera. I would even be talking about this to people outside of my family or close friend circle. And at this point, my friends didn't even know. Like, I didn't even start talking to my friends about this till probably a year and a half ago, a year ago. Like, nobody knew aside from my mom, my sister, like my family. Yeah, the waxing was not working. So the place where I was getting my neck face waxed is where I was getting my eyebrows threaded, and then there was a lady there who would do my eyebrows, and she'd always compliment me like, wow, your eyebrows are so nice. And she saw that I was struggling with the hair, because again, I would go get my eyebrows done with makeup on. Oh god, I was in bondage, but we thank God. So the lady was suggested to me, she said, why don't you try laser? So I'd heard about laser, I didn't really know that much about it, but you know, I was a bit apprehensive. I said, oh, this is expensive, what if it doesn't work? You know, I've tried so many things, I don't know. But yeah, this was 2018. This was in the summertime 2018, and I don't even know I think I was just fed up. So by December 2018, I told myself, one of my, I guess, New Year's resolutions was 2019, you're gonna start this laser. This lady, she told me, she's like, oh, come do a tester. See, don't be like me, or don't do what I did. Go do a test. Make sure you test. You know, they do like a test patch to see if it works for your skin and if you have any like allergic reactions or blah blah blah. I didn't do that. I was just like, no, it's laser or nothing. I've tried everything in this world, I'm gonna go get the laser. So I literally booked an appointment with her for, I think it was January or February 2019. I'm trying to remember. I think it was February. So I booked an appointment with her. I didn't even ask the price. Like, this is how desperate I was. I was willing to pay anything. So at this point, in January, February 2019, this is my last year of uni. So I know, I'm like, okay, this is my last year of uni. My graduation pictures have to look insane. I'm turning 22 in March. My pictures have to look nice. I'm going on vacation, I'm going on holidays. I have to look nice. I can't keep, you know, never, like, always being in this bondage of wearing makeup. So I said, no, I must break free of this bondage. I'm doing laser. So I remember my first laser session, I was quite nervous, but I didn't really know what to expect. On a scale of 1 to 10, okay, so when I went in there, for some reason I thought this thing is not going to be painful. It's going to be like, I don't know, easy, you know. I feel like I have a really high pain tolerance, and the first time I went, I would say the pain was probably about, I want to say a 5, 6, because I didn't expect, you know, it to be painful. It wasn't really painful. It was just like that sharp, it like, I don't know how to describe it. Just like if someone flicks you over and over and over and over, and it's hot, like a hot flick. I'm sorry if this is not the best description, but yeah. So I remember I had my first session. It took about 10-15 minutes because she needed to make sure that, you know, she didn't use a super high setting or whatever. So I did it. I think what was most surprising, oh yes, so in terms of pain, so I'd say, yeah, the pain while she was doing it was probably about 5, 6. It was quite calm. I didn't scream. Again, I have a very high pain tolerance, like I'll firm it. Yeah, afterwards she gave me like this like cold pads, cold roller thing, you know, to cool my face down. And she told me, she's like, yes, don't work out for 24 hours, try not to like sweat, you know, do things that are going to make you sweat for about 24 hours, and try and like make the area cool. So I remember afterwards the pain was like an 8. Like, it literally felt like my face was burning. Like, the pain was so intense, and I drove myself there, and this is still winter time, it's cold. And I remember driving myself back home, I didn't put the heat on. My face was burning. I think I even put the AC on because I was like, chai, no, this is too much. So, but it did not discourage me, because I could actually see results from the first session. I could see results. It wasn't a drastic result, but I was like, no, I can see results. This is worth it. And also, I think I paid around 100 and something. She gave me a really good deal. Like, if you're in Calgary, I'll put her information down below, and you need to get laser done on your eyebrows, go to her. So yeah, so I did the first session, and I kept on going back, and slowly but surely it started working. I was free from the bondage of always wearing makeup. I was free from the bondage of always wearing makeup. I felt more confident. Like, I would have never imagined in a million years that I would come on here and be here without makeup on. Like, so this is what my neck looks like right now. I'm sorry if this isn't like a super clear view. but I'll insert pictures and insert videos. You know, I took a few pictures of my progress, so I would say within like 3-4 sessions I had no more ingrowns, maybe even less, maybe, yeah, definitely by the 3rd session my ingrowns, I had no ingrowns. In terms of laser, I would say do your research. I honestly did not do my research. I basically just had blind faith in Beant, which is the lady that does my laser for me. I literally had blind faith in her. I just thought like, I was so desperate. I was just like, it can't get any worse than this. I'm gonna do it. I didn't care about the costs, consequences. Please, or do your research. Do your research. So I'd say definitely do your research when it comes to laser. 2, make sure that you go to a place that you know they're professional, and don't go to like a janky someone's basement. Please don't go and burn your face. 3, wear sunscreen. So when you do laser, your skin is more sensitive to the sun, so make sure you wear sunscreen. For hair removal, like don't tweeze your hair. So if you have like a little, you know, a little bit of fuzz, peach fuzz, do not tweeze it. Do not tweeze it. It will ruin your life. And I'm not being dramatic, because you can see the videos, the evidence is clear. Tweezing is not the way for, you know, facial hair. I don't know about your eyebrows and stuff. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. But in terms of like if you've got peach fuzz and stuff, don't tweeze it. I've used hair removal creams. When I was using hair removal creams, so actually no, I skipped a lot. I'm so sorry, this video is all over the place. So yeah, I stopped. So by 2018 I'd stopped tweezing, because I realized that tweezing is the enemy, tweezing is the devil. I was still hairy, so at this point I was using Nair. I was using the sensitive formula, not the face one, because my skin is quite sensitive. Like, I use baby lotion to lotion up. My skin is quite sensitive, but it needed to be strong enough where the hair would come off. So I was using like the Nair sensitive formula, the one that's for like the legs and your body. On the face, I'm not recommending or discouraging you from using it. Do your research. What I'm recommending is, if you can, get laser done. If yours is as bad as mine, or as bad as what mine used to be, my confidence has grown so much in the course of a year. So in terms of my laser journey, like specifically with me, I've done about, I want to say 7 or 8 sessions. I always forget. The last session I had was in February, because I was meant to have one at the end of March, but Koro came, so I could not do it. I literally just booked another session this morning to have it at the end of July. My next laser session that's scheduled for July, I'm also going to start doing my chest and my bikini line. My journey with my chest is a whole different story, and my bikini line, it's gonna be too long if I talk about it in this one video. But yeah, I really hope this video made sense, and I really hope this video helps someone out there. I'm really proud of myself that I did not cry, because I was feeling emotional. I was feeling a little bit emotional when I first started this video. But yes, that is my journey with laser hair removal. Oh yeah, another thing I would say is, so yeah, like I said, February was the last time I actually got laser done. Since then I've been shaving, so she told me that I could use shaving lotion, shaving cream, and a shaving stick. I just buy the basic, you know, if you live in Canada and you go to Superstore, at Superstore they sell like this big pack of shaving sticks that are super cheap. That's what I use. I don't use any fancy razor. And then I just use a Gillette shaving lotion. It's the sensitive formula one, again, because I have quite sensitive skin. It works for me. Be gentle when you're shaving your face. Definitely don't use hair removal creams when you start your laser journey. If you're actually doing laser at a reputable like place, they will tell you all of this. But if you have any questions, or you have anything else you want me to talk about, please let me know. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. Bye.